Okay, I'm out here with Jeff. Now, Jeff is the creator of the God Beat TV. He's going to tell you all about it. And I just want to sit down with him and ask him a couple questions here.
Sure.
Now, Jeff, how did you come up with this idea?
Well, this idea was kind of born out of my past a little bit. Well, not a little bit, a lot.
Okay.
I used to produce online pornographic websites on a major scale.
Say that again.
I didn't know that part?
I didn't know that part.
Well, see, that would make it even more interesting.
Okay.
I was, and you can look at my story on a couple other places, but one of the largest producers of online pornography in the country.
Really?
Producing over 1.3 registered images and thousands of dollars of video.
Okay.
Out of that, I was saved about 3 years ago. Well, 4 years ago, on July 18th, actually. And,
wow.
Yeah. And out of that sin and of the stuff that I was doing, I had talent for marketing web properties, and that developed in my years in the adult industry. From there, I said, well, there's only one thing I can do is try to counteract some of the garbage that I put out there in the lives that I kind of destroyed by them viewing the filth and stuff that I produced for all those years. So my way of doing that was kind of go at it the way I'd gone at it before, is putting God's Word out on a website, very much like YouTube, called God Beats TV.
Okay.
God Beats TV is an internet sharing site that very much like YouTube, where people can upload their stories, their videos, even their pets, friends, family, and just anything that's kind of uplifting and kind of take the place of the garbage that's being thrown out. Even on YouTube, YouTube's a great resource, but you're one click away from something that might lead someone astray or get them thinking about other things. So we wanted to have a site that was completely positive and where they could go anywhere and feel comfortable about their kids won't be exposed to garbage and things they shouldn't.
Now, when you started this company, you kind of had an all-in type situation that happened with this company, didn't you?
Pretty much. We were, if underfunded would be a very good word to use for what we did. We made some pretty bold advances in just trying to get the company up and going.
Okay.
We said, okay, here's what we got to do. To get there, this is the funds that are available. We're going to throw it all out there and do whatever it takes to blow this up. So that's exactly what we did. I saved my pennies and worked really hard for a couple months and raised the money to start this thing. Mm-hmm. And we're excited about the amazing results we've had for our efforts. It was real important for us to do this debt-free.
I like that phrase.
Yeah.
Now, why was it important for you to do it debt-free?
Debt is a weight around someone's neck, in my opinion, that binds them or holds them captive. There's a lot of freedom in not owing anyone any money. Mm-hmm. So we decided if we're going to do this and honor, be good stewards of our money and good business practice, and also honor God by not going in debt for something that's his. Let him provide the money for it, and he did.
Now, some people think that you have to borrow money in order to start a business.
Yeah, that's not true. We borrowed zero money to make this happen, and have raised over the last 6 months nearly $100,000 to make all the things that we needed to happen, and not borrowed a penny.
Really? Now, what would your advice be to the people? Because a lot of people are just saying, now, look, we're in a bad economy, things are bad, I don't have my job anymore, I have ideas, but I'm too afraid to start these ideas. What would be your advice to a person who's in that situation?
Start. Do something. Even if it's going down to your local county and getting your DBA, usually $10, $15, depending on the place you live. Start there. You got $15, go there. That gets things rolling. Mm-hmm. And then do the next step and do it when you can afford it. Especially if you're doing a small business or something, if you don't have to incur any debt to do it, just do it as you can afford it. Even if you have $100, okay, well I can do this much today. Put this much part of this. But the important thing is to start. You can sit there, oh, you have these great ideas and not having to do anything with them because you're afraid to take that first step. And the first step's an easy one. Is go get a business license, and that gives your idea some legitimacy. And then you take the next step and the next step, but doing it as you can afford it.
But some people say, hey, I'm not smart enough to do a business. I don't have a business degree or anything like that. I mean, I don't know anything about business. What do you tell that person?
The biggest thing about business is the idea. If you have the idea and you're personally sold on the idea, bringing people, you generate excitement just by talking about your own idea. And everyone wants to hear themselves talk about their own stuff. Then you bring in people that can help support your idea. Maybe it's a family member, or maybe it's a friend, someone at church, someone that you know in business, maybe you know an accountant that can say, hey, this is what I'm doing. This is my idea. I am not a good accountant. And that's me. I'm a terrible, terrible accountant. When we did this, I went to a friend of mine who runs an accounting firm and said, hey, look, I don't want to mess this up. I don't have a clue about any of this stuff. I want you to handle all this for me. I don't want to be involved. I just want you to handle it. And you surround yourself with people that are talented in the area where you're weak. And usually you can find those people for very special, especially if you can help sell them on the idea.
Okay. So tell me what comes to your mind when I tell you this statement. Don't invent, reinvent.
Well, that's everything. There's nothing new under the sun. Nothing has not been tried or done before. It's the people that take what's been done already and make them better and reinventing them.
Okay.
Are the people that are successful. What I'm doing has been done before by big monster companies that have lots of cash and the ability to do that. But what I've taken is their idea and developed it for a market that desperately needs something different.
A niche market.
Exactly.
Now, here's my last question. Where do you see your company in 5 years?
I don't know. To tell you the truth,
where do you want to see your company in 5 years?
We would love to be the biggest online provider of Christian content in the world. That would be amazing. But I didn't see us. We may be beyond that because I didn't see us 6 months ago. I didn't see us in the position that we are today.
Now, what is your growth today? Now, you talked about your growth a little bit to me earlier. What is your growth? Like, what have you seen your growth?
In the last 30 days.
30 days. Okay.
In the last 30 days, we have grown 2,000% over what we were just 30 days ago.
Give me some numbers.
Right around 50,000 uniques a month. We anticipate by this time next month we'll be at 100,000 uniques.
Wow.
And by the end of the summer we'll be running a quarter million uniques a month.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. We're excited.
Okay. And this is what you do full time?
It is now.
You're going to put everything into it, huh?
All in.
Okay. Well, thanks for talking to us, and throw a pitch out to your site for anyone watching on YouTube.
Hey, come see Godbeat TV. We'd love to have you as part of our community. Keep your family's minds pure and their eyes safe.
Okay. Thank you.